Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel Tati. Today's video is a very easy beginner's cut crease, creating this really nice kind of girly Barbie-esque look. Most of the products today are drugstore, so they are really affordable. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like it, then make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any more videos. Okay guys, so I have already done one eye and I'm going to get started on the next eye. So the palette that I'm going to use today is a Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to go ahead with this very light pink matte shade, and I'm just going to apply that on the upper part of my eyelid. I do find that these eyeshadows do have quite a lot of fallout, guys, so that is just one thing to be mindful of when you are applying them. It's a really light colour, guys, so it doesn't look like there's very much product on your eye right now. Okay, and then I'm next going to be applying the third column in and the third colour down, this kind of sort of matte, dark, sort of dirty pink colour. And I'm going to apply that just a little bit below where I applied that very light pink shade. As you can see, it is quite slightly darker. And then I'm next going to take a flat brush and I'm going to be applying the shadow on the next column in at the very bottom colour. It's like a really nice kind of fuchsia colour, a really kind of deep pink, and I'm just going to be applying that a little bit below where I applied that lighter pink shade. I'm basically doing like little smidges because I'm conscious that this colour is a bit darker and there is quite a lot of fallout, like I said, so I don't want that colour to go everywhere. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of this very matte lilac shade here. Just a teeny little bit lower than that last shade. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Obviously, like in the UK, they've started to open, you know, sort of like bars and hairdressers and things today. So it kind of feels like the world's getting a little bit closer to being normal, but obviously, you know, it's a phase thing, and obviously they're not going gung-ho and opening absolutely everything. But I personally, I'm staying clear of the bars, at least for the first couple of weeks anyway, because I just think it will be absolutely packed, and I don't know, I kind of feel like even with the distancing measures, it won't feel the same. I'm just going to go back over all the colours that I've done and just blend it out a little bit more, just so it's a little bit softer. Okay guys, so now we're going to cut the crease. I'm just using a really affordable concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I've used it in so many different videos, and they say that it's a dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I think it is, definitely. It's just a little bit more watery. But the great thing about the Fit Me is that you actually get a ton of product. I used the NARS one, you know, a couple of times and it ran out, and that wasn't using, you know, lots and lots of product. It just goes nowhere. And obviously it's quite an expensive one, so I said to myself that, you know, I'll probably get that one for special occasions, but for like just normal non-occasion, you know, just daily wear, I'll stick to the Maybelline because it's just as good. So I've basically just kind of carved a line up to where my eye crease is. Obviously I've got hooded eyes, guys, so sometimes it makes it a little bit more difficult to cut the crease. I've not added loads of concealer, as you can see, just a thin layer. And then I'm basically going to be applying 3 different shimmery shades. So on the inner corner I'm going to be using this one here, then this one in the middle of my lid, and then finally this one here as well, kind of on the right hand corner. Just kind of like a phase sort of shimmery colour transition. And I thought that those shimmery shades go quite well with the colours that we've already applied. So I'm going to start with the light pink shade first. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to press that in to my inner corner. It's a really beautiful shade. And these shimmery shades work really well with the cut crease. You don't have to apply loads of product either. And then I'm going to go in with the purple shade. This is one of my favourite colours in this whole palette. I think it's really, really nice. And then the purple shade. And I'm just going to drag that out. I've extended it past my eyebrow today, guys. I wanted something a little bit more different. And I'm just going to apply a little swoop of the leftovers on my under eye. And I'm going to do the same with the rest of the leftovers of the shimmery shades as well. I always feel bare when I don't have anything on my under eyes. Okay. So now I'm going to apply a white eyeliner, and this is just the Maybelline Line Refine Expression Kajal in the shade 35 White. I feel like these ones are just great for making my eyes just look a little bit bigger. Sometimes I feel like if I apply, you know, really heavy eyeliner on top and then heavy eyeliner in my waterline, it does make my eyes look quite small, and this time I just want to make them look a little bit bigger. So now I'm going to apply some gel liner. This is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner, and this is in the shade number 1 Black. I am nearly running out of this one. I've used it so many times, but I've actually had it, you know, for ages. It does last quite a long time. And it's, you know, it's really cheap as well. I'm going to be applying that with my NYX Professional brush in the shade 11, which is this bent one. I find that these are really nice to use. They're a little bit easier than the normal straight eyeliner brushes. So just starting on my inner corner, I'm just going to work my way out. I'm not going to do the line too thick because I want to, you know, keep a lot of focus on the nice bright colours on my lid. But what I do want to do is add a slight little flick, a little wing. So I'm just going to drag that upwards. So nothing too dramatic, as you can see. I'm just going to slightly pull down and draw a little bit of a cat eye. And then I'm basically going to add a little bit of liner just in my lash line to try and join it up together. Okay, so I think we're ready for mascara now, and the mascara that I'm using today is the Miss Baby Roll Mega Volume Mascara, which is amazing. It's got a really big wand, and this is from L'Oreal. I really like L'Oreal mascaras. They're not too expensive, and they do last quite a long time as well. So I'm just gonna like start with my upper lash line and just flick upwards. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit on my lower lashes. Okay, and then I think we are ready for some falsies. So I'm just going to apply some old Eyelure ones, just a plain black ones. I'm going to be applying that with the Eyelure Lash Glue. So I'm just going to apply a thin little layer. Okay, so I'm just going to stick those lashes on. Okay, so let's get started with the rest of my face, shall we? So I first want to prime my face, so I have got the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. I've used this quite a few times on my channel. I feel like, especially with my skin and the condition it's in, it does have quite a few dry patches, and I just can't wear foundation without a primer when it's like that. I need something to help sort of smooth out the surface and give me a bit of a blank canvas. Obviously, like, sometimes dry patches will still show through, but it is miles better. As you'll have seen from my Instagram stories as well, guys, make sure you follow me if you don't already. I'll leave the link down below. I was gifted some stuff from a brand called Good Molecules. Beautylish reached out to me and said that they want to send me some items to try, so I will be showing a few of those on my Instagram stories, and I've also been sent a moisturising primer, so you should see that in a couple more videos coming soon. I'm really hoping that they work well. I've heard good things about Good Molecules, but I've just never had a chance to try them. Okay, so I have added my primer, and now I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I'm using the shade number 5.0. This is for skin tones with pink undertones. There is, I think it's a 5.5 that's for yellow undertones. Okay, time for a bit of contour, I think. So another Maybelline product, I'm going to go in the Maybelline Fit Me Anti-Shine Stick in the shade Coconut Mocha. You guys have seen it before. I've only got like a little bit left, so I am trying to use this one up. I did recently purchase the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and I have used it. It was amazing, but I thought I may as well try and use up this one before I start using that more regularly. Okay, looking really sexy, guys. I'm now going to add some concealer. This is my Fit Me Maybelline concealer that I used before to cut my crease, and this is in the shade 20. So now we're going to go in with some powder. So I'm first going to apply like a normal skin coloured powder, and it is the remnants of my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte powder. I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer. This is the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. I'm just going to apply a little bit over where I applied my contour stick. And then obviously I want to apply some blush. So I'm going to use a mix of two blushes today. I want to use my NARS Orgasm and my Laura Mercier Pomegranate. I feel like I love the colour of this Laura Mercier, but it is quite dark. And obviously you only need a little bit on the brush, and I thought I don't want to take a lot of the detail away from my eyes. I want to kind of do like a gentle, soft blended one. And I feel like the combination of Orgasm and Pomegranate would look quite nice. Do you guys ever mix blushes? Sometimes you just want to create your custom shade, don't you guys? Okay, so I've not added, you know, tons and tons and tons. I feel like it's enough. And then now what I want to do is add a little bit of highlight, you know. You've got to get a nice sort of glow to your face. I'm going to use a Morphe highlighter, and this is in the shade Spark. It's a high impact highlighter illuminator. Spread that over my cheekbones. I hope that the camera is picking up that, because that is a beautiful, nice shade. Cupid's bow, a little bit on my nose. Okay, so now we've done our highlighter, we need to do some lips. So I am going to be taking my NYX Lip Suede in the shade Cypress. I'm going to add a little bit of my Makeup Revolution lipstick in the shade Scandalous, which is kind of like a pinky purpley colour, which I thought would tie in with that eyeshadow. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I've really enjoyed filming this video and I really hope that you've enjoyed watching it too. Obviously, like I say quite regularly, I'm no makeup artist. This is just me experimenting and learning as I go, but it's nice to just share this sort of makeup journey with you, and I'm having so much fun doing it. I'll be doing some more videos very soon guys, so make sure you guys stay tuned, and make sure that you subscribe to my TikTok and my Instagram, because I've been doing tons more videos on there. And actually recently on my Instagram I changed the theme a little bit, so I would love to hear what you guys think of my new scheme. I'd love to hear whether you prefer that one or you preferred my old content. Just thank you so much for all your support guys, and I'll see you very soon.